Hello, I'm back. I kind of took a maybe like 2 weeks off. It wasn't planned. It wasn't really intentional. We just went into the next phase where I live, and I was expected to work a bit more, and my schedule kind of got hectic. Life kind of got hectic, and it was really tiring and difficult to stream. So, and it's not that it's any less tiring right now. It's just I don't, I miss streaming. I don't want to be away for too long at a time. So, every now and then I might take some time off, but I don't want to disappear. I want to come back, even if it's not, even if no one's really watching. I enjoy playing games and I enjoy streaming. So, if I disappear here and there, I apologize, but I will always be back. Unless I say otherwise. That said, while I was gone, I got a couple follows I'd like to thank, and that's Crispy Prisma and Saints Fanatic 467. Thank you for following me. It's actually kind of surprising that when I get follows when I'm not even live, but thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. There's been a lot happening in the world lately, and a lot of it's very depressing. It seems like the world's on fire, whether it be politics or racial issues, sexual harassment charges happening all over Twitter right now in the Twitch universe, It's usually not best to talk about politics and opinions and feelings and stuff on stream, but I did want to cover it for just a moment. I'm not going to go into it for 10 minutes or anything. I want to get into the game. It's been a couple weeks since I played. One of the things I wanted to say is, there's a political divide in this country, and on, what you support and all that, and that's fine. It's okay to have different opinions. It's okay to believe the opposite of another person. I guess what's depressing to me is that the hate, and how we're letting it actually split up people, on the racial issues, Black lives do matter. I mean, that's just the way of it. I mean, everyone's lives matter. Black lives matter. They should be treated with respect. They should be treated equal to everyone else. Women should be treated equal to men. To summarize that sentiment, if you're on the side of hate, you are on the wrong side. If there's ever a point where you're believing something that harms others, you're on the side of the villains. You're the bad one. It doesn't matter what reasoning you use, what logic you try to use. If you're doing something that harms others, you are wrong. Now, I'm not talking in self-defense. If you are in your home and someone breaks in and you have to hurt them to protect you and your family, that's not what I'm talking about. That's fine. I'm talking about if you're supporting laws that harm people, or you're slandering people, or Facebook or tweeting or anything that's hateful, you are wrong. Especially when people come at it from a religious perspective. I'm not very religious, and I don't want to bash religion, but you're not Christian if you're hating on people. I'm sorry you're not. I just wanted to say that. As for the sexual harassment stuff, all over YouTube and Twitch right now, so many people are being outed for having sexually harassed people on both sides. Men and women have done this, and or groomed people. As a guy, I can tell you our hormones get out of control, but you should never touch someone who doesn't want to be touched. You should never corner someone. You should never manipulate or try to persuade. Definitely don't groom anyone. Don't use your power. I mean, I'm a small-time streamer. I'm insignificant. But those that have power, don't use it to try to coerce people, It's just wrong. So That's happening a lot right now. A lot of people that we used to look up to, we enjoyed watching stream games or content on different platforms, are being found out to have been bad guys, and that's sad. Let's see. Mixer imploded. Microsoft is getting rid of Mixer, and they're partnering with Facebook Gaming. So we're gonna have a lot of Mixer people coming over to Twitch now. So they deserve support. You know, it's hard to start over. You know, their audience was on Mixer, and it's hard to hit the ground running again. Hopefully their fan base follows them and they see some success. Trying to think what else has happened. It seems like a lot has happened in the past couple weeks. Like the whole world got thrown on its head or something. But I guess that's probably enough about that. Like I said, if you're doing something that harms someone, you're the bad guy. Don't do it. We're supposed to love one another. We're supposed to embrace diversity. I mean, if everyone looked the same, acted the same, life would be so boring. You know? Let people be different. As long as they're not harming others. Let people believe what they want to believe. Let people love who they want to love. Don't judge people based on skin color or culture. And that's about it. So I guess I'll get into the game. It's been a couple weeks. And I need to figure out where I was and what I was doing. I can't say for certain how long I'll stream today or how often I'll stream. I might be streaming a bit sporadically as life tries to become normal again. We'll see. I think, and I gotta remember all the keys for this game, I think we're gonna go see Phineas. Because these other two quests I have want me to go to Byzantium, and I have no access to Byzantium yet, so that means the only thing we can do is Phineas. I feel like I'm probably closing in on the end of this game right now. So we'll go talk to him. And I suppose it doesn't really matter who I take with me. Let's see, she knows, I'm trying to think who knows. I think she knows Phineas. Or has met him or talked to him before. I don't know about these other ones. I don't think any of them have ever... Let's take him just to do it. Alright, this is our second time coming to his lab. Actually, what are we here to see him about? Okay, so we got the data for him. The location of chemicals so that we can thaw out the rest of the people from the Hope, the ship where we came from. Looks pretty much the same from the last time we saw it. I don't remember if... Yeah, I think all of this is the same. Bubbles. Pizza field guy.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge.
Let me guess, he's on Byzantium.
So,
Yep.
Good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Exciting. Alright. So that's how we get to Byzantium. I was wondering what would unlock it. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Uh-huh. So we get to kill him, I guess. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Howdy, Starbane. Yeah, I just, work and life got in the way, and it was hard to keep up the streaming schedule, so I took a break for a couple weeks. It might happen here and there. Things are getting really hectic, but I'm trying not to stay away too long. I hate that it happened when I was so close to the end of this game. I need to finish it. So what's the plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
I'll get it all. Let's see. Anything I should know about this Carmen Amagawa? I don't know how to say her name. Amagawa. Something like that.
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest
Imagawa.
in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
I'm going to forget that in a moment. Imagawa. Okay. Actually, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
No, I guess not, huh? Maybe I'll say, got a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Looks like there's nothing new, though. Oh, have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Hey there. I'd shake your hand, but you've got this glass wall situation going on.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
I'll go get them all off the ship and bring them down here. I'm not afraid of you. Show a little hospitality, Phineas.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth.
I could use some caffeinoids.
I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Plus, I kill too many people to be a scientist. It's like Gordon Freeman here. Let's see. You're right, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
There was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. Just messing with you. Alright. Back to the ship. Now we're going to Byzantium. I don't know why he needed such a large dock just for himself. Maybe he, no, he did build this base himself, so it's not like he took over an old place.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require...
We've seen that before. They're repeating themselves. Alright, Byzantium. Freight port landing pad.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Alright. Wrong button. So, what else did we have here? Pravari and... So we definitely want to take Pravati with us. I don't know who else.
We have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Uh-huh. Oh, is that all? It sounded like she was leading up to something. Hi.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Uh-huh. What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Of course, just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
I don't really know you well enough to be surprised by that. And now you just want to catch up with him?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me guess, she's like a rich kid. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Oh, am I gonna... Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
She just wants to shock her parents. I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
I'm not changing my clothes for you. Let's see. What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
I need to lay of the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Interesting. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
It sounds like this is the Los Angeles, you know? We're gonna go there and there's gonna be a bunch of beautiful people wearing whatever's fashionable or trendy, probably. Which is very irregular for this setting, you know, in this game, where everyone's usually outcast or bandits or whatever. Why did you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
It's called society.
Call it what you want, it sucks. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
So you had to deal with red tape. What of it?
That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Okay.
That's
enough about that. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I don't feel like it. Taking Pravati and Ellie, I guess, since they both have history there. Or quest there, at least. Whoops. There we go. First time at this place. Huh, very blue. Very, dull. I expected it to be different. Alright, nothing there.
Are you still tampering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
Ah, you gotta repair the repair drone, do ya? I think I'm actually supposed to, why do I keep doing that? I played too much Dark Souls lately. And, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons still. Okay, she's over there. I knew she was somewhere here on the dock. Or whatever it's called. I'm willing to bet that would be considered theft.
I won't tell.
No? Okay, I was wrong. Hiya. Carmen Imagawa.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Uh-huh. Why do you sound so surprised? What of it?
Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on
I'm
that.
plenty tall.
The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
That's not a bad codename. Phineas, Phoenix. It's pretty close. What's your codename?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Do I have a codename?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Oh, that's great. No way. I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep him warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven? Or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with... Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
It won't be heavily guarded when I'm done. Let's see. There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay. So what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there.
Sparrows are cool.
Swipe a key while nobody's looking.
It's way better than Cuckoo. I think I'd prefer Sparrow over Golden Eagle. Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
I'm telling everybody I heard it from you. It's going out in my newsletter. How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Speaking of sparrows, I'm pretty sure I was cutting the front lawn maybe 3 weeks ago, and I was moving the lawnmower around kind of a small tree that's in my front yard, and I guess I bumped a tree with a wheel from the lawnmower, and a little baby sparrow, looked to me like a sparrow, fell out of the tree onto the grass. So I stopped the lawnmower immediately, of course. I don't want to accidentally, run over a bird or, scare it. And it hopped over to the wall of my house, the brick wall. And it kind of like huddled there. And I didn't really want to pick it up and put it back in its nest because I'm like, I don't know, should I touch it? Is it going to be frightened? I'm sitting there sweating from cutting the grass in the heat, but I'm sitting there swiping on my smartphone while sitting in the grass near this bird, looking up. Is it true that if you touch a bird, the parents will not want to, like the mother will kind of not want to help it or raise it anymore? And I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure that's false, but I'm not, I don't want to take that risk. So I'm like Googling it on my phone while sitting in the grass. And it turns out you can touch them just fine. But I went inside to put on gloves because I didn't want it to peck me, and I didn't want to, I don't know. I just didn't think it would be a good idea for me to touch it anyway. So I went in to put on gloves, and when I came out, it wasn't there anymore. And I was like, where'd it go? I hope something didn't come get it. No, it was kind of a baby, but it wasn't like a newborn. I think it could fly, maybe, so it could have flown off. I could still hear a little bit of noise coming from that tree, so it may have got back into its nest or whatever. I don't know. So I just continued cutting the grass, but I just watched real close where I brought the lawnmower, just in case it was huddling somewhere, and I didn't have to go near that area anymore. But it was pretty interesting. I'm trying to think if I have the picture on my computer. One moment, let me see. Because I did take a picture of it. If I can find a picture. I know this is not the game, but if I can find a picture of it, that's pretty cool. I took it, I think it was a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I recently took all my pictures off my phone and backed them up on my computer, so it might be on here. Let's see. In theory, I'm not seeing it though. It's very strange. I'm seeing just about every other picture I uploaded, but not that. I may have thrown it in a different folder. I have stuff on my computer organized in a kind of an odd way. It's weird. I don't know why I don't see it. Maybe, what's this? I guess it's possible I didn't move it to my computer yet. If it's just on my phone, I won't be able to show it off right now. No, I don't see it. Let me look at my phone. I thought it wasn't on my phone anymore. It's not. It's not on my phone right now. Oh no, it is on my phone. Never mind. Can I email it to myself? Let's see. I'm kind of determined to make this work now. Just because I told the story. It's like I must show it now. And you can also tell me if you think it's really a sparrow, because it might. I'm no expert at birds. Take pictures of a tree. No, I just took pictures of a bird is all. Yeah, I had to email it to myself, so now I need to download it. There's probably a faster way for me to get stuff from my phone to my computer than to email it to myself, but this works. Alright. This is getting aggravating that it won't let me alt tab easily. Alright, let's see. One moment. This. Whatever that is right there. You see how small it is? Some of the blades of grass are taller than it. He did not look pleased. He did not look pleased with me at all. He was like, how could you hit my tree with a lawnmower? Hopefully he's doing well. Hopefully he just went. Yeah, hopefully he just went back into his nest and he's cool with it, you know? Alright. Come on, game, come back up. There we go. So I know that was like a side tangent. But this game started talking about birds and it reminded me of that. Alright, so let's see. Other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. So now I'm going to use my science perk. When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think it was a newborn. But I did catch it, like, fly a little bit, and it looked like it, like you're saying, it looked like it was more of a glide. So I think it's old enough that it made it back into the nest, or at least off somewhere, you know. It didn't look like it was very dependent on its mother. But it also, there was a nest in a tree, and it didn't look like it was just like hanging out on a branch in there, so it's probably like a juvenile of some kind.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not really. People do move around, but people have a tendency to stay where they were born or raised.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That seems pretty normal too. I mean, it's not normal that nothing gets fixed, but it's normal that people drag their feet to fix things and that they ignore suggestions. That's pretty standard procedure in the world, I feel like.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
This whole planet seems odd to me. This whole way of living and thinking seems odd to me. Yes.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Man, she really took it to heart, that suggestion box, didn't she? Let's see. So everything is on this planet. Everything we need to do. Let's see. That's 255 meters away. 242. We're just trying to get to the closest. 138. And then the big one. I guess we're going to do the one that's only 138 meters away. Plus, it's the one I've had the longest, so we definitely want to get that one done. One moment. Okay. I'm getting messages. Gotta make sure they're not very important. I don't know where any of these places lead. Street access that way. So what's this way? This is where you go when you retire. Just stay in this room by the docks. I would imagine that a planet, or a city rather, that is obsessed with image and looking right probably wouldn't think well of elderly. You'd be a constant reminder that you can't look good your whole life. Alright, let's go to the streets. My trusty sniper rifle. It's a long elevator. Makes me think of Mass Effect. Yeah.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
I have a feeling I'm not going to like these people. The whole world just got lighter or something. I don't know what is going on. It's a big old ship. I don't think it's my ship, is it? I forget what mine looks like from the outside. I only ever see its ramp leading in.
Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Not really. Alright, that's where we came from. Ooh, that's not bad. We can go shopping over there, alright. Is this an actual gate we can go through? Nope. What about this way? You're guarding nothing. Man, so many places are closed up. I don't think they're thriving as much as they want to make you think.
Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine at every time.
So who are you?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Does working for a mad scientist count?
A mad scientist? Guy sounds like he's moonlighting. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
You can hear that car driving through my neighborhood. I think it picked up from a microphone. Man, people drive around with their car being so loud and it's intentional. It's crazy to me. If my car made that noise, I'd bring it into a shop and say, "Can you fix this shit?" It's way too loud. I don't want to do that. Let's see. I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
That's what elevators do. They bring you to the top. Okay. I'm gonna be so famous I won't have to pick up stuff off the street anymore.
A model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Yeah, almost every place is closed. There's a lot of things going on. Let's take care of some of these quests first. Just to get them out of the way. What's this? I'm not worried about the vending machines, really. Alright, so I think, huh. Do I need to get up there, I guess? Yeah, we'll have to check out that area next.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
Yeah, that's fancy, alright.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
We all have hips. I was born with hips. I'm the hippest there is. That's a lot of outfits. Ooh, I need to steal a key from her. I forgot, Wow, was I discovered that fast? No? I need her key, but she didn't have a key. She just had bits. That's it. Whoop, wrong button. I don't think this guard saw me.
Don't speak.
Jurassic Park.
For a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma, possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Don't worry, lady. I'm used to being admired. That's me, rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
And you, my dear, have a last name I'm never going to pronounce correctly. It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Of course. Alright, I'll help you out.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
She's gonna make me hop planets, isn't she? Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I doubt I have all that armor still. I'm probably gonna have to find it somehow. Yeah, unfortunately, I only have 2 tongues and 3 windpipes, so I fall a little short. Hold on, I need to know more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
You said something about an iconoclast outfit.
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
Okay, so that car I said was driving around noisy. Apparently he just drove around the block and passed again. I think that's what a lot of people do when they get those cars that are really, really obnoxiously loud, like they're trying to show off to everybody. They just do laps around the neighborhood over and over, like they want everyone to notice them. I'm going to see if he does that a 3rd time. What's so interesting about Marauder armor?
I don't know. I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing Marauder armor already. Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
There was something else I wanted to ask.
For you, anything.
You said I was exactly what Byzantium needs. What did you mean?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
It's because I'm a leader, not a follower. Let's see. Never heard of a tailor who wants to make people uncomfortable.
I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
Okay. Have you ever been outside Byzantium?
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
Yet you're sending me all over Halcyon.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors.
And we can't have that. Alright.
You're very welcome.
My engineer's going on a date, and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Yeah, I
Let me
do.
get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling.
She needs like a
My
dress
word,
covered in grease.
Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back of the envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Woo, that's a lot. Actually, it's probably not a lot. I remember having a lot of money. But I'm gonna persuade, right? She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
3,000 is very manageable. Hold up, did you actually measure her for this outfit? I didn't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur?
She measures with her eyes.
I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
I guess we can swing 3,000 bits.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
She needs to, like, model with power tools and engines, you know? She didn't look too different, right? Well, she does look fancier. I mean... Did they actually change her outfit? Heavy construction gear? I don't know. Did they just give her something? Huh. Maybe it's the lighting. She looks a little different from her, her portrait. Alright, so that quest is going to be a pain in my ass. Iconoclast, Marauder, let's see what I have. I'm looking kind of fancy already. Alright, I feel like most of this is Marauder stuff, right? That's MSI. That's Iconoclast. That's also Iconoclast. So I have a top hat and hiking gear. What if I talk to her wearing Iconoclast stuff? That ought to appease her a little bit. Wrong button. I need to stop doing that. Let's see.
Goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it.
How could you not?
Outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have Marauder stuff? Troop armor is probably... It doesn't say MSI though. It's like with eating a fancy restaurant. You're not paying for the food. You'll get a tiny piece of meat, 1/4 of potato, and a single drop of sauce. But for sharing yourself in such a place. Yeah. I can see that. I'm telling you, I had all the stuff I needed for this quest, I think. And I think I got rid of it all. Because, well, I didn't know this quest was going to happen. Whoops. I need to actually change back. Gotta put my top hat on. Yeah. I'm a badass. I don't think I should go off-world right now and do that. Well, actually... Not you. Let's talk to her.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Of course. Parvati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Alright, maybe we should go back to Groundbreaker and get the spacer stuff and finish off this quest. And... wait, this way. And I would have to go to Monarch again. Is this the right door? That is not the right door. I came from... Didn't I come from this way? Yes, I did. I have to go to Monarch and get Marauder stuff. Actually, I can just teleport to the ship. Why waste time? Alright, I need to talk to her again.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
You met that automechanical clinking around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
Nothing stops Felix. Alright,
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error! Refill printer paper.
Alright. Nothing about nickname there. Let's go to Groundbreaker. Well, you know, I kind of want to go to Monarch and get the Spacer outfit first.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No
Mm-hmm.
blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Mm-hmm. Whatever, that's fine. Do I need to equip the dress on Pavati? Probably do. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a story item. I don't see it. Alright, another elevator. Now, I don't know if I need to buy this from a shop, or do I need to buy it from a vending machine? There's no outfit clothing shop here, I don't think. Those are all vending machines everywhere. Wildlife Emporium, Zeng's Emporium. I forget what's at Zeng's. But Zeng's is over here.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh. She looks like she has food mostly.
Economy? Laws know we need it. What can I get you? All sales are final, unless you threaten me.
Alright. Yeah, you don't really have much. So I wonder if the Spacer outfit I need is actually called Spacer. Because if it's just standard troop and stuff, I have plenty of those already. Where's the vending machine? I know they're all over. I'm pretty much surrounded by vending machines, but I don't see any. Out of my way. Or maybe I need to go kill someone. Like a marauder or something. Oh wait, I'm in Monarch right now. I'm not here for the Spacer stuff. I'm here for the actual marauder stuff. Right? Yeah, I might have to go out and kill some marauders and loot their stuff. The Spacer stuff's on Groundbreaker. Alright, where am I gonna find marauders? I think I usually find it somewhere out here. I think I've seen them. Alright. And you are not a marauder. But you are. Just jumped in front of me. Alright. Let's see what they have. You don't have any gear. Alright, that did not work out. We have any more marauders? Yes, we do. I'm doing pretty good with my shooting for not having played for a couple weeks. I don't think I missed once there. Here's mining gear. I mean, it could be I have exactly the type of gear I need for the quest. I should have probably tried putting on a few different things, you know, and seeing if she commented on it. I'm not sure if I missed another corpse. I feel like there's one more shot, but I don't see him. I think I'm more likely to encounter marauders on the road. I don't feel like fighting you guys. Is this the Borst factory, I think? Yeah, sublight.
Poisoning is one of the leading causes of death in Halcyon. Not surprising when you see these places from the inside.
Let's see, where else could they be? I'm near hostiles. I'm not that close to them. They don't know I'm here. Crossroads. I think everything on this planet respawned. He just had to duck or sit or whatever. What was he doing? Alright. This is a little tedious. I'm not really sure why I'm doing this quest. I guess I have that bug that makes me want to complete everything perfectly. I'm not seeing any Marauder outfits or anything. Exo helmet. I mean, I feel like I probably already have the Marauder gear she needs. Maybe I'll kill a few more. But I'm not going to scour the planet for it. Right now, anyway. I think I'll go to... I'll kill a few more Marauders. And then I'll go to Groundbreaker. And I'll... maybe she sells it. I'll go to Groundbreaker and I'll get the spacer stuff.
Most of it looks the same from inside a ship. Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space? Look, it's just Ellie.
Hello again. You want to buy something?
Hiya. Sure, let's see what you got. See, almost all of this stuff I've seen already. Huh. So these guys are still dead from the last time I was through here, unless something else killed them. Yeah, I'm not facing the Mana Queen right now. It's not worth it. Whoop. No, I didn't miss that one. That's nonsense. Now those I missed. Okay, well. I shouldn't have missed that many times. Where you at?
They're on us.
Really? Dude, man. Not that time. Yeah, I'm thinking that I probably have the armor I need, because I don't think... I just feel like there was armor with the word Marauder in it, and that's why I came and did this, because I thought that there was more that I was missing. Like Marauder helmet and Marauder, and it's possible it is. Maybe I should go to, Nope, don't feel like messing with you. Maybe I should go to one of the other towns and look at the, merchants or something. Fallbrook or Amber? Let's check Amber. Because I used to sell a lot of stuff, and I don't know if they hold on to the stuff I sell. But if they do...
Hey, thanks again for helping out.
Then they're going to have Marauder stuff, probably. Nah, I don't see anything. Alright. Let's go back to the ship. And we'll go to Groundbreaker, we'll get some spacer gear. I actually already have the moon helmet, I don't know if that counts.
Disturbance on the ship.
What crew members?
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parbody, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
She's not even shooting.
Hey.
Hi. I mean, looks to me like she hit it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Look at that top hat. It's gorgeous. Alright. Boink. Let's go to Groundbreaker. Cross the entire galaxy.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Uh-huh.
Remember that you are not insured.
I don't like these kind of side quests. Gather these armor pieces from multiple different locations across the galaxy and bring it back to me, please. No, I really don't want to do that. Oh, I just bought something. Whatever. It's now part of our collection. Yeah, see, I don't see spacer stuff. Maybe if I go to the guy with the moon on his head, Martin. He's probably the most likely to sell stuff like that. Hi.
What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise.
Well, that's a spacer's choice stuff, so I don't know if that counts. She said it didn't.
Spacer's choice.
Uh-huh.
Have a look.
Yeah, nothing they have is anything I don't already have. So it's possible I could have completed the quest anyway. I don't know, I guess we'll go back to Celeste or whatever. And I'll put on a few different armor pieces and see if they count towards things. If not, then we'll just shove that to the side for later. And progress with the story a bit. Oh, actually, fuck. I didn't even think about it. We need to go talk to, we need to go talk to Junlei. Why does the guy have a moon on his face? He's weird. Hello, Junlei.
I was doing some maintenance on the radiators and found this lying around. You look like you need it more than I do.
Pep pills. Alright, wait.
Oh, Captain, you see those fine clothes Miss Jolliker made for me? I ain't never owned anything so fancy in my life.
Is there something I need to do? Talk to her on the ship? Really? I've talked to her everywhere. Why do I need to talk to her in different locations constantly?
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Uh-huh.
You think you don't hear it? You don't feel it. I know better. I just wish you could stick up for yourself.
Come see Sam? That was sweet of you. Here, I was just leaving.
I don't know what's happening. I feel like I should avert my eyes.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
What? Was I sent to my room? Am I grounded? On the Groundbreaker? Yeah, and let me intrude on the date. This seems romantic. I'll just come here and sit next to her.
Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I'd get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
She laying down those smooth moves. Look at that. All fancified.
My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Isn't this swell?
I'm trusting you to keep Parvati safe. She means the stars.
What about your mama?
Wait, now I need to exit?
Hardly mention her, and I've been wondering.
She passed when I was small. Taught me how to change a fuse on her deathbed. Even sick, she was patient with me. She kept exhaustive journals of my childhood, my father said. Like she was A/B testing child rearing.
Must be you got that exacting nature from her.
Exacting is a kind way to put it. Inflexible, my father would have said. Bull-headed. Cold.
Uh-huh. So, I guess gotta leave the ship to them for their romancing. Let's see. What if I took her with me? I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I leaving my ship for? Wait. What? Did they make me get off just to leave her some privacy? Like I couldn't stay in my room or something? I needed to get off the entire ship? I mean, I left the priest on board.
Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Of course they are. And they're gonna wait. I don't feel like dealing with that.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and after a few minutes she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
I know I was there. I think that's funny. Yeah, they do. They need all the space to do the stuff. I'm not going through the ship with a black light now, I'll tell you that. So he laid out the meal, brought June in, and started the music?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So the meal went well. The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Man, it's a lot more complex than, you know, the I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Let's see. Wait, she wrote a speech to declare her love?
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Perception. I kind of want to say that, but I also just want to congratulate her. That was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Happy scream. And Junlei got Junlaid. I'm pretty sure she's not going to her bedroom. She's like, I'm just gonna go happy scream into a pillow in my room, and then she goes to the engine room instead. So what we've learned here is she's a liar. Okay. So we're done with that quest. Let's see, we also gained a level. I don't remember what I was trying to do before. I think I was trying to get Lai up. That's fine. Let's just go back to Celeste and see if any of my outfits are good for that quest or not.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Might be rushing a little bit through the game now compared to before. I'll take him with me. I'm eager to move on to other stuff. I am enjoying this game, but I've been playing it a while. Can I teleport to any place? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Kinda. I don't know what I'm gonna play next, though. I had an idea for a while. I had planned to play Last of Us 2, but I kind of got spoiled on that, and I wasn't sure if I really liked where the direction they went in the game, and I just ended up watching it instead of playing it, which is rare for me. Usually I want to buy and play everything myself. Wrong button. So, I don't know. Cyberpunk came out with a video today showing off more stuff, and there's the Steam summer sale going on. So there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay, that says Iconoclast helmet, so we don't need that. Standard troops. See, none of this says... This is Aramids. If I go with elite troop, do I have an elite troop helmet? I do not. What about them? Standard troop helmet. You know, I never looked at his stuff, did I? That's interesting. I wonder if I should take her helmet. Give her something else temporarily and put that pink helmet on myself. Just so I have troop stuff. Maybe that counts as Marauder?
I can't wait to see those outfits.
Guess not.
What can I do for you, darling?
Man, I do not know what I'm supposed to wear for her. It's not the troop stuff. See, it lets me take it off me. But for them, I can only exchange or swap out armor. That's weird. Alright, so... we know the full cranial is not it. Iconoclast. Yeah, Aramid Ballistics is what we don't need. That's MSI. That's Aramid. It's Iconoclast. Iconoclast. Aramid. So it looks like that's all I have. I got rid of all the spacer stuff. I got rid of all the, that's MSI. All the Marauder stuff, I guess. That's a shame. This one doesn't say at all what it is. Oh, this is Marauder. That's Marauder for sure. Look at that. This is also Marauder. Hell yeah.
Oh, how grotesque. I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. One outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
Where am I supposed to find spacer
If
gear?
I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe.
Uh-huh. That doesn't help me, though. What about this is spacer gear? Boom. But I need an outfit from... I don't think MSI... MSI is from Monarch.
I can't wait to see those out.
So that's not it. I don't think Aramid is the spacer stuff, right?
I can't wait to see those
Shit.
outfits.
I feel like this should count. But it's Spacer's choice. It's not Spacer. Or it's not space equipment. I don't know what she's looking for. Ordnance control. And don't I have an ordnance control helmet? Yes, so this is both ordnance control, and they're both Aramid.
I can't wait
Nope,
to see.
that's not it. Wait.
I can't wait.
Uh-huh, we've heard that over and over again. Let me talk to her about the spacer stuff again. No.
If I were...
What does she sell? Obviously, she's not going to sell the spacer stuff. It makes me wonder if I have, like, one of my other characters wearing the stuff I need. Man, that's aggravating. I have all this stuff. See, it's Marauder. I think all the Hephaestus or whatever stuff is Marauder. I think Aramid is MSI. Hephaestus can also be Iconoclast, I guess. What is she wearing? Yeah, I guess we do have to go back to Groundbreaker. I just don't know who sells it on Groundbreaker.
A reminder to all crew members.
I wish the quest marker pointed me in the right direction.
The Groundbreaker.
Instead of just to the person that you return to. Let's see, there's the people, there's the other faction that you have to take the elevator down to. But I don't know if they sell the stuff. See, this is all Aramid. Riot control and stuff. That's not... That's not what we're looking for. I really just don't know what I'm looking for. Is it the stuff they're wearing? Like, do I need to go in here and, like, steal armor somewhere? Anti-riot gear, none of that's it. That's a hula hoop thing. I'm not sure where I find it. We checked with the merchant. I mean, there's more than one merchant, but I don't think any of them sell clothes. Spacer's Choice Vendor, that's who we talked to. But Ike's Armory. Let's go talk to Ike. Armory might have what we need.
Hey, look who it is. What'll it be?
See, none of this looks like the kind of stuff we need, though. Maybe it is, though. Spacer's favorite. Maybe that's it. Lightwear, daily Spacer's wear. Okay, this is probably it. So that means I need a helmet also, though, that says something like that. Now this is Spacer's Choice. So this is probably not what we're looking for. Then again, that's also Spacer's Choice. We're gonna buy the work vest. I guess we'll buy... mining helmet. I'm not convinced that's it, you know? Spacer's goggles. Let's try that. Alright. I hope that's right. I hope we don't end up having to fly back here again. But I bought a bunch of stuff that says for Spacers, so... yeah, I'm be pretty frustrated if this isn't the right thing.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium.
Uh-huh. Sure we are.
I'll lock up.
Alright, back up there for the third time. Let's put on our armor. That has to be it. Look at that. That has to be what she's talking about.
Like a star, darling.
Yeah.
Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer. The raw contempt of an iconoclast. The brutish musk of a marauder. And the pièce de résistance. Monster leather. 1 part Mantiqueen chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10.
That's exactly what I would have done. Wait, does she really want me to gather all that shit? I was expecting a simple modeling job.
We're revolutionizing the fashion of Byzantium. Our work is anything but simple.
I'm not some backwater laborer, Celeste. I don't work for free.
I love the way you just smolder with contempt. It makes me want to spoil you. Here, treat yourself to a nice new gun or something. Get this done for me, and I'll have you strutting about in a Jolicoeur original. You will be the envy of Byzantium.
I probably have most of what she needs. What's it say? I mean, we don't have those? primal leathers, flank hides, and so on. I feel like I have shit like that. Do I not? Did I sell it all? I'm very displeased. You know why I probably sold it all? Because that stuff's considered junk, I think. So it's very possible that it got sold at some point. That is so aggravating. This wants me to go to 3 different areas, or 2 different areas. They're really milking it in this game now. Given a bunch of busy work side quests.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down
No,
to the
I won't. I feel like
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I feel like their advertisement for this game was that they weren't going to be one of those games that sends you on filler quests, that they were all about storytelling and stuff. But now it seems like they're definitely sending me on nonsense quest. So I need primals, 10 primal leather. I might be able to just buy it from vending machines. I don't even know what primal leather looks like. And I don't see it either. So maybe I can't buy it. This is a lot of vending machines. Yeah, I don't see primal leather. Alright. It's been a while since I've been here. I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't know where primals are.
Caution! Infestation encroaching! Unit performance evaluation
What is this?
is...
Did we never see this before? Oh, it's those things popping up. You're not a primal. Where else can we go? Really? Am I still too close? Alright, so the primals are usually not around the towns, I think. I need 10 primal leather. It's fucking crazy. What are you? You got a name. Why do you have a name? Or is that just what they're called? I mean, all these guys are out hunting. You think I'd find primal leather on one of them or something? Primals are the real big guys, though. It said they were by Emerald Vale, which is where I'm at. I've never killed one of those before. Usually everywhere I look there's enemies. Oh, there we go. These are the guys I was looking for. They're gonna dig in the ground now and come at me. Good. So we need 9 more. That's tedious.
Who's ready for more?
I don't really need loot or money anymore. At all. I don't know why I keep trying to loot them. Alright, where's the corpses at? Alright, 8 more. 7 more. More, please. There we go. Cool. That's good. 6 more. Five, 4, 3. So 1 more small group should be good enough. Some of these rocks look like behemoths. Thought I saw something. Alright, that should be it, hopefully, if they all have one. Yep. Alright, so now we're going to Monarch again. I kill things pretty fast now, so I guess it's not too bad.
Captain,
it's just tedious.
and the Vicar are arguing it.
Don't care anymore. Probably the dangerous area is best for this stuff.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
It doesn't matter who I bring with me. So what I need? Raptidon and Mantiqueen. Alright. Every other time I landed here, I'd be surrounded by them.
Fine. Tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
Sam doesn't want to get screwed.
It's a mess.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
Oh man. I think I wiped these out too recently, so there's nothing left. But this is the trail that leads to all of them. Well, there's one right there. Because I don't think I was looting them before, so maybe I just find the bodies, you know? I only need 1 more flank. No, I don't need them. I just need the Mantiqueens and 1 more Raptidon. I'm pretty strong now. Well, I say that. Any of you have the flank for some reason? I didn't think so.
Maintenance job fulfilled.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, you're what I want. Nope, you're not what I want. Alright, done that one. Now all we need is a Manta Queen. Which last time we saw... Oh, of course, we got a Mega.
Clean up the competition.
What do you have? Last time we saw a Manta Queen, I think it was... up in this area? I think I went by that bridge. Which I can't remember where that was. Or was it... I don't remember. I'm near enemies, but if they don't detect me, it shouldn't stop me. It's kind of ridiculous. Where did I see the bridge last time? Which one am I at right now? I don't think I went to that one last time. I think I started at this one. And then I moved to this, I thought. I think that's where I'm at. Blown Bridge. Let's see if that's the one I'm thinking of. It's really not. Well, it is, but it was up there. I thought I saw Manta Queen when we were there before. Maybe I can shoot her in the face. Yeah, this is the right area. Except it was the other side. Yeah, there she is. How do I get over there, though? I mean, I suppose I can teleport to Amber Heights and come this way, maybe. She still kind of sees me. That helped me find out where she's at. Alright.
Entering quiet mode. We're doing this. Corpse detected.
Bye. Hopefully she has what I need. So we can get out of here.
Make him regret it.
Yep, she does. I hate swarms. Alright, we turn to Celeste. Hell yes. You don't have to tell me twice.
If you stop in the engine room...
Stop repeating the same stuff. Tired of it. Don't want to hear it.
We are now in orbit above the...
It's really something whenever you get to a new location and one of the first quests you come upon tell you they need you to go back to previous locations to get stuff for them. It's like, really? How about we move on? Alright. 4th time going to pay her a visit.
I love
What can I do for you, darling?
You ask for another thing, I'm going to shoot you in the face. Mana Queen, Raptidon, and Primal stuff.
I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster. While you were gone, I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If it doesn't have one of my lapels, it's not a Jolicoeur original. Those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. Bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Be a dear and retrieve it for me.
You're asking a lot for me.
Understatement of the year, darling. Believe me, I'm every bit as frustrated as you are.
I've been all over the colony for you. Now you want me to deal with bureaucrats?
I know, my dear, you do spoil me, but this outfit is my masterpiece, and that lapel is my signature. I simply must have it.
I'm gonna do it, but only because I might get an armor set out of this that's nice. It's the only reason. Those monsters are forcing you to sign for a parcel. What a massive inconvenience.
Can you believe the cheek on these people?
The
If
cheek,
I didn't
the
know
nerve.
better, I'd say they were trying to grift an autograph out of me.
Alright.
Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf. You truly are my savior, darling.
I'm so close to shooting you right in the head. You have no idea. Alright, so finally we get to move on.
on the square. The one with the Spacer's Choice aficionado. Looked like she'd style her hair with engine grease. Doesn't she know the Spacer's chic look was last season?
Enough. You're standing right here.
Are you talking about me? Alright, where am I going? Inebriation discovered. House of Inebriation. We'll go there eventually. Where's the post office place?
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Huh?
Hey, take it easy with that thing.
You don't talk to me.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now why don't you just tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs.
You sprat
And so
lover.
what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
You're really not helping your case.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for your sprats. Why not?
In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Of course. What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
Very descriptive. Good to know.
Something else?
I'm wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
Therefore, my, research.
You're lying. Out with it already.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
I wonder if that's a play on All My Children, or whatever. Probably is. Just tell me what this has to do with your sprats.
Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
You're a little crazy, aren't you? You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Alright, well. Your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names. They all have backstories, too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Oh, I'm not sure I can go through all this crap. I don't need to hear this.
Something else?
It's a side story. I want to just get through the side stories. They're getting kind of long. Oh, I mean corporate headquarters, eh? Well, apparently I'm behind you. Hi, I expected to come to the counter or something.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Celeste sent me. I'm here to sign for a parcel.
If you would like to sign for a parcel, please go to window B.
I'm very unhappy. Am I at window B?
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service, where all parcels are guaranteed to be delivered with an acceptable...
I'm here to collect a parcel for Celeste.
Let me just look that up for you. It appears that a parcel for Ms. Jolicoeur, Celeste is currently out for delivery.
I was told the parcel was being held here.
It was, and now it's being delivered.
For delivery where exactly?
Let me see here. A parcel for Jolicoeur, Celeste is being delivered to 316 Rockwell in the Byzantium Estates. Thank you for allowing HBS to be your only...
I think this game is trolling me now. That is not the right direction for her parcel.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models,
Oh, come on.
success report.
Really? Am I going back to the same exact person I just spoke to? Is that what's happening here? They're real funny.
Halcyon Parcel Service is proud to be...
Yeah, I've got this notice to pick up parcel.
I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. Parcels must be picked up at window A.
Alright. Let's save the game. Got it. Where's my parcel? I don't see a parcel. Why am I on this side of things? I'm so confused. How did that happen? I will kill people by their ankles if I have to. I'll do it. Bear with me, dude. Shoots you right in his leg came off. The board are now off put. You guys were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Is all I'm saying.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Alright, let's go pick up the parcel.
How may I be of assistance?
Hi. I'm here to pick up parcel for Celeste.
Of course. If you could just verify for me that you are Jolicoeur, Celeste, or an officially authorized proxy?
Can you not see what I'm wearing? I'm obviously one of Celeste's models.
Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you must be one of Ms. Jolicoeur's associates. Everything seems to be in order. Here you are, one parcel. I hope this has been a pleasant and satisfying transaction. Halcyon Parcel Service thanks you for your patronage.
You may not remember this, but I killed you. I remember it. It's all that matters. Alright, back to Celeste, who I might also shoot in the face, depending on what she says. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Am I going the right place? Kinda, yeah.
I've always loved this.
Hi, guys.
Careful. Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene.
What happened to Celeste?
You mean Ms. Jolicoeur? She was reported for practicing a subversive aesthetic. We found her in her office, working on something perverse. She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took her for a dissident sympathizer.
Did you really have to kill her? We were doing business.
Byzantium security regrets any disruption to regular flow of commerce. However, cultural and moral hygiene must always be maintained. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics, your first and last line of defense in the war against sedition.
It was very unsatisfying, wasn't it? Yeah, the suit, at least, behind her. Is all this fair game now? No, it's still considered stealing. You don't even work for anybody anymore. No, this is my room now. Alright. So that was the last of that quest. Let's see what that is that she made. How does it compare to what I have? That's pretty good. I can do that. I lose some stealth skills, but it gives me dialogue. Oh, look how classy I look. I'm all fancy. I'm really not into the color though, but I'm all fancy. Alright. No. Alright, so now we gotta go catch some sprats.
I love Byzantium.
And people are actually going to think that I am... Oh, it's that place. They're probably gonna think... Oh gosh, am I gonna die? They're gonna think I'm all fancified now. Oops. I'm one of them. So wait, were the tunnels right behind them? That's convenient, at least. Oh. I don't think you lasted. Oh, don't you even start. I will catch all of you. Alright, I got all the ones here.
Clean up the competition.
Wow, they're kind of tanky, aren't they? Bard, huh? I thought I pressed the button. Alright, I don't really need to be looting everything anymore. Oh, weak spot right there. Huh, I think it is. Thanks for getting in my way. I really appreciate it. Ooh, wow. So I guess they kind of went crazy too, a little bit. They killed some people. Oh wow, look at you hiding. Can you imagine trying to find all these guys if they didn't have the markers? So there's only the one left. I don't know where he's at. I'm guessing there's a ladder or something going up. Yep. There is indeed. What does this lead to? Oh, that's right. They did say it went to some other district that we haven't really encountered yet. Yeah, we're not going there right now. We just need the one more spread and we're done with this side quest. Oh, hi. You must be like the big mama or something. Yeah, if I looked like you, I'd be pretty angry too.
allow this unit to dispose of any and all biohazardous waste materials.
Well, we saved them. We're bona fide heroes. Let's go back through. Let's go through here now. Even though it's going to lead me to a different part of Byzantium, I think. What is he whistling at? He likes what he sees about that gardener? Aha, Halcyon. Oh, great. Interesting. So that is where the board is. I wonder if I can just kill everybody in that whole place.
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, you're history.
Any luck finding my sprats?
Sure did. I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn, I'm never letting you out of my sight again. Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Uh-huh. Okay. So next, we need... Let's go see Ellie's family. We'll see how fancy she is.
Oh, for the good old days when you...
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
It's lemony fresh.
Lemony fresh. Fen Hill Estate. And she wanted me to wear like... She wanted me to wear something like covered in blood and like a raider would wear, a marauder would wear, and I'm wearing the fanciest stuff I have. They actually might like me. It's a nice place. I mean, I'm not sure I would want to live in it, but it's a cool ship.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss. We certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
Her name is
I didn't
Marilyn.
expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think, what should I do? Should I spit on the floor and act like she wants me to act? Or should I act like a perfect gentleman and piss her off? Oh, man. I think I gotta do this. Spit on floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
She's really insecure. She's really got to stick it to them parents. Let's see. Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I'm just gonna listen.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Listen quietly.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Witherspoon. Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemon slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
Which they don't want.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh. Someone could hear you.
I'll tell everyone.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycur designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
That's a pretty funny story.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side. Couldn't you have at
No, I'm
least
just
made
on
a
my
better
side.
Story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
What do you think is going to happen? There's going to be a scene. I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
If I were to kill them, I wonder if she has special dialogue for that. That's my high society cigarettes. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
What in the void did you do? I didn't like how things went down either, but did you have to go and kill
them? Sorry, Ellie, I guess I misunderstood.
I guess I did too, when I joined up with you. You're on your own now.
Alright.
Consider my debt to you forgotten and cancelled.
Did she just vanish? Anyway, I just had to see. That's actually nice. Ooh, what else? Ramen something. They have ammo and stuff? That must be from Ellie. Or, sorry, Marilyn. So I can't go in any other rooms? Alright, whatever. What's the quest say now? Let's talk.
Let's talk outside.
Yeah, you don't want witnesses. Let's talk in the neighbor's house so they can hear everything.
Can we talk? Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
You were making quite the scene.
But not like I wanted. I had it all planned out. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
You've also got the sun shining right on your face. So you sure you want to be standing right there? I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
One moment. Yeah, my throat's starting to get a little scratchy. Let's see. You can learn something from this. It's up to you to determine what that is.
Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like...
Tell the neighbors.
Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Okay.
Something on your mind?
Alright, that's about it. Let's go do that one real quick. Is it that way? Wow, this is quite a city. And I'm not even exploring it like I have the other places in the game yet. You know? Wait. Oh, I'm here. Well, shit. Wait, is it pinning? It looks like it's pointing me back to my ship, but it's not. Wait a minute. It's closed?
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Oh, come on. Really? Let's go to a whole different planet because the game doesn't want me to finish yet. It wants to artificially inflate the length of the game by like another 40 hours. Oh man, I should have just fucking teleported. I thought I'm so close to my ship. I'll just run there, and then I forgot we're in the elevator for hell. Alright, Fallbrook it is. Of course they are. Fallbrook was here.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. To return in one piece.
I do remember the insurance place in Fallbrook, so. It's not too far away.
This looks like the place. Ready to get...
I see
Hi.
you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Oh, give me some examples.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
So how would I mend that claim?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
I have plenty of money. But I can also intimidate. You'll do this, or you'll be filing your own claim. Or I can go back there and do it myself, but I'll do this.
Please. My policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well. I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so.
And she
The
benefits
payouts
from
will
her
flow
own death.
exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
All right.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Yeah. If that's all you wanted, you could have just stayed in Byzantium. That's a good point.
Being a surgeon out there isn't as great as it seems. At least half your day is paperwork and red tape. No amount of money is worth dealing with that. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you going to do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
You gotta plan ahead at some point.
You talk like someone who likes lists. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
I don't like any of the responses, really. That's the kind of thinking that's running this place into the crapper.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there.
No, I don't disagree.
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Could have fooled me with all your tough talk. What's gotten into you?
You're my friend, Ellie. This is what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if it's not for the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Alright. Okay. We got all those up. What perks did I want? I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. That's good. Oh yeah, I never used TDD. I don't know why. The extra damage is good. But that's not all the time. Think the guaranteed critical hit one will, it looks pretty cool. Alright. Oh. Now I gotta go to Ellie's and look at her perk. Beyond the Grave. Cost of bribes is cheaper. Cool. So we're moving up. Now I gotta go assassinate somebody in Byzantium.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing.
They're always arguing. Everyone's arguing. The world is a lie.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Okay. We're gonna keep Ellie with us, I think. I think we'll just keep who we have. We got Sam kind of late, and we haven't done anything with Sam, so we're keeping him with us just to do it. He's kind of humorous. I'm gonna use the restroom again. One moment.
by Sam for your cleaning needs, because our units are spotless.
Alright, let's see. Where am I going? Way over there. I forget why I'm killing her. Oh, it's for sublight people. But I think we have the potential. Oh yeah, she's at the center of an alien invasion conspiracy. I think we have the potential of possibly not killing her, and instead talking to her or figuring something else out. Oh, I guess we're just trespassing now. Was I supposed to sneak in here?
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
She's in the basement hanging out? Yeah, it reminds her of her house. 'Cause they all look the same. Fancy fucking places. Who wants to sit on these things? I guess we're gonna find out if she's really, really into aliens. Let's look at the logs. Received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells, maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. My worst suspicions are confirmed. It was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks, my team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population who desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS. Perhaps my home is steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. Well, she has remorse at least. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll bounce out with vodka. Okay, laboratory access. Unseal it. So she really did encounter aliens, I guess? I really don't want to kill her until I find out more.
New area discovered. Preparing to sanitize.
She has guards? I mean, I understand the robots, but...
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm pretty smart. Your alien mind tricks won't fool me. I'm the one asking the questions. I want to find out more about this.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Oh, that's off to a good start. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
I know, right?
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Lilia runs Sublight Salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss, bit of a live wire.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just office decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
Crisis? What crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
So this is nothing about aliens. This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Huh. Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at 0 solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Cornelius Vanderbilt?
One of the 2 Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Wow. And I'm sure we're gonna go find it, right? Lilia sent me after a conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Well, I mean, that corporate guard over there is gonna tell them that you broke secrecy. The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing.
and we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Ooh. I can point her towards Phineas? That's interesting. Huh. I don't want her working with the board, really. I don't like the board. Oh yeah, Sam's not gonna have any thoughts. I'm gonna say, you know Phineas Wells? If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
Sign me up.
What choice do I have, Commander?
Yeah, fuck the board. Huh. So there's really no alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
'Cause I'll kill you? That's such a weird number to bribe with. 2,349 exactly. I'm just gonna do the persuasion, because the fate of the colony is in my hands.
You sure have an inflated sense of self-importance, but that doesn't make you wrong. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her, tidying up and such.
But what if there's loot? There's probably loot. So I wonder what happens now that I fucked up the quest. Like, she's not gonna be thrilled, but there's no aliens, so she can go fuck herself. Yep. I don't really see anything here that really helps her produce food or alter. Well, never mind. I see that. I was gonna say alter the human genome or whatever. You stop beeping at me. Isn't this basically the same thing we found at the other lab? Almost the same message and everything. Alright, have fun, whatever. So other than that, maybe let's do the audition. That ought to be interesting. I'm gonna be an actor. An actor. I don't know why games are starting to make you have to hold buttons to accomplish things. Like, the only time I prefer to hold buttons is when it's opposed to tapping buttons.
I couldn't find anything this morning.
But I'd rather just press than hold.
Process and add it to the schedule. Please respond in affirmative to approve this service request.
Stop! I just put everything back.
Thank you. Service confirmed.
Next ship, I'm asking for a door that locks.
Let's go act. Hi.
For all audition, please use the elevator on the left.
Door on the right, got it.
Audition,
Nope.
please use the elevator on the left.
So many elevators. And they gotta disguise the loading screen somehow.
All natural. All good.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Any of these other doors? Nope, can't go in them.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons Koch is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that.
I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Uh-huh. Are we gonna be killing each other? What's this say? Call these crates, we need these twice as many and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. The real space adventures have crates. The next time I see the set, there had better be loads and loads of fucking crates, or you are fucking fired. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm stealing your props. What you doing? I'm stealing your props. I have no idea what's gonna happen right here. What if I go this way? What if I go stand in front of the camera for a close-up? Director's board. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. What if I approach from behind? For the scene. Hi.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their
Commercial, basically.
stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Oh, wow. Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajax, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Of course, who could forget Axajax? The things you describe are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Ah, we will face each other, but first, let me take a sip from my ice-cold Coca-Cola. Ah, so refreshing. You ran like a coward then. You'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Also not scientifically possible. Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
And they do have real weapons. No, it's the end for you.
Law, what a presence. I'm going to need a moment to match this energy. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
Alright, we would have probably had to shoot each other if I hadn't had the intimidation skill and stuff. I'll be with you in a moment.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Wait, what's this room? What's that elevator go to? I kind of want to see. We'll go back to him in a moment. I don't think this is the one we came in on. Pretty sure it isn't. If it is, that's gonna suck. Oh, really? Just a shortcut, I guess. Come on, come on.
That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
I'm just a natural. Do Raptidon's shit acid?
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Tell me. What's wrong with my jawline? Oh, now the board likes me more. The board are now mixed. Fuck the board. I fully plan on killing the entire board before this game's over, if it's possible. What do I have left? We gotta return to her, which I guess I'll do before we do the main quest. Guess I could have teleported back to my ship. That was an interesting side quest, though. Back to Groundbreaker yet again.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
I agree.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
I want to see where this one leads. She's not going to be thrilled, but I don't care for Sublight anyway. More elevators. It's the elevator game.
Is it done?
Of course. I spoke to Chartrand, however you say her name. I'm not gonna kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file.
And I'll add to my file
I owe you an exit interview.
that I don't like
Can
you.
it justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
You misunderstood her research. She's our best shot at survival on Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous.
Alright. The board actually liked that? It's very interesting. Well, that's what happens. You serve no purpose for me anymore. Where do I see... Revering. Tolerance, not bad. I wonder if I should keep this, or should I reload it? If there's nothing left in the game, this is fine. But, I think I'll reload it.
I said, get out. Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. Time for you to move.
I wonder if there's a way to talk her into still being cordial. I don't remember.
Is it done?
Not yet.
I see.
Know anything about the assault cruiser Cornelius Vanderbilt?
Not as much as I'd like. The board dispatched it to Earth on a resupply mission, I think. Why?
The board lost contact with the cruiser. It may be missing entirely.
Huh. If you haven't seen an assault cruiser before, I'll tell you this much. They don't just go missing. That's like losing a moon. I'll have someone look into it. But for the moment, we're pissing in the wind and shooting in the dark. Considering how you get around, you'll probably find answers before I do.
One moment. Save.
Is it done?
Not gonna kill her.
Well, damn.
Okay, what else? Do I at least get a letter of referral? Yeah, I don't think any of these are great.
Oh, sure. I'll get right on it. Everyone hear that? Yeah. This guy's getting a letter of referral. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask.
I said.
So there was no good way of handling that. What does that put my reputation at? Revering still. It's not a big deal. I'll lose missions from her, but I don't care. Pretty much everybody's good. I eventually want to completely destroy the board and maybe like anti-Cleo, the companies, the corporations, you know. All right, so we only have the one quest left.
If you stop in the end.
And that is back on Byzantium. And I think I'll save that for next
We are
time.
now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
We got pretty much every side quest out of the way today. I think it's a good stopping point. It's been a little over 3 hours. I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because I work pretty much all day. And I can't say with certainty I'll stream on Saturday. But my plan is to stream either Saturday or Sunday. And I don't know how much of this game I have left. I still need to actually look through this city, though. I feel like I've skipped a lot in this city so far. So the next time I play, I'm going to have to give this city a good exploration, you know? And then maybe there's a couple other side quests here or something. And we will finish up with the main quest here. I don't know where it takes us next. So I don't know if I have 10 hours left of gameplay or I have 2 hours left of gameplay. Elevator music, huh? It wants me to go... Oh, that's right, because we need to get to the minister. So yeah, maybe we'll finish it the next couple times we play or something like that. Because I don't really know how much more we can do. We gotta talk to this minister or kill him or whatever. I don't know what we're doing with him. And waking up the hope. But it sounds like we might be going after the board or the assault ship that disappeared or something more as well. But everything I see about this game says it's 30 hours or so. And we've been going for 39. Yeah, 39 and a half hours. So yeah, I'll probably be back Saturday or Sunday and play a little bit more of this. And then once we beat this, we'll jump on to some other games because there's a lot of stuff I still want to play. Like I said, my streaming's not going to be... It's not going to be as often as I'd like right now until things go back to normal. Just because my work is so tiring right now, and I'm still trying to exercise and get a lot of other things done. And everything just takes a little bit more time. So when things go back to normal, even though I'll work even more days than I do now, it won't really be as tiring. Like, I want the amount of work I'll be doing. So I'll be able to go back to my older schedule of streaming, 4 nights a week or 5 nights a week or whatever, probably. And we'll be picking up Divinity again soonish. I'm not sure exactly when, but we need to beat that one also. But yeah, thanks to everybody that came and chatted and hung out. I will not disappear for another 2 weeks, I promise. It'll be just a few days. Look how classy I look. I'm all fancy with my sniper rifle. And yeah, have a good rest of the day, and a good weekend and everything. And I'll see you guys next time.